We gonna do it.
We're gonna do it.
She's never seen the 6 live-action Resident Evil movies.
6 of them?
Oh, there's 6 of them, and they get worse over time.
Oh.
So there's a couple movies she's never seen, a couple movies I've never seen, and we are going to possibly do maybe some audio commentary, but at the end, you guys will be hearing our review in the AMR review podcast. So stay tuned. And just so you guys know, we're actually doing this in preparation for Resident Evil 3 coming out on April 3rd. I am going to show her Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil Apocalypse before Resident Evil 3 comes out.
We're also doing this because we're in quarantine for the coronavirus, so it's fitting that we're watching zombie apocalypse movies.
Yeah. Alright guys, we just got done watching the first Resident Evil film, and we are going to be doing our AMR review for the movie. Now this is the first time you've actually seen it.
Yes, any of the Resident Evil movies.
You've only seen trailers, right?
No, not even trailers. I have no idea.
You never saw the trailers?
No.
I thought you did.
No.
Huh. Then...
Nothing. I went into this completely blind.
Seriously?
Only my knowledge of the video games.
Oh man, you're in for something interesting.
Never seen a trailer, nope. I didn't even know these movies were in the movie theater, so...
No, the only ones that weren't in movie theaters was the first 2 CG films. Resident Evil Vendetta was actually released in theaters for a time period, but then it went straight to Blu-ray and DVD. Now, if you guys don't know the story is pretty simple. If you want to think of it this way, it basically takes place before the first game, but it's not actually part of the video game storyline. I've heard somewhere that the first movie is a way of being Resident Evil 0 before Resident Evil 0 actually was made. It basically is a story about a woman who wakes up with amnesia, and her and a task force from Umbrella go into this place called the Hive, which is underneath Raccoon City. Goddamn. And the T virus pretty much is loose, infects everybody in the Hive, and now all they have to do is escape. So it's a very simple plot. So considering this is your first time viewing, what did you think of the movie?
I liked it. I mean, there were some really early 2000s style and CGI, definitely.
Oh god.
But it was okay for a first movie in a franchise like that. I thought it was okay.
Does it make you interested in seeing what the next one's like?
Yes, actually.
And I will agree, the CGI is extremely bad. At least, I wouldn't say extremely bad, but certain points the liquor looks good. Certain points.
You said this came out when?
Early 2000s. I don't remember the exact year.
So this is the same time as Scooby-Doo.
Oh god.
Listen, Scooby-Doo had early 2000s CGI, don't get me wrong. But at least it looked better than this.
Yeah, Scooby and Scrappy, even Scrappy-Doo as a big villain looked better. But that one scene where the liquor finally shows up and it's breaking through its confinement, the background and everything about that scene seemed like Capcom made it back on the PS1 engine. It was really bad.
Right.
Actually, not the PS1 engine. It was the people who made the black and white intro to Resident Evil 1 directed that.
Oh gosh.
It was that bad. But the liquor does look a little bit better, in certain scenes. Mainly the scene where he's attacking Spencer, who is basically the discount Wesker. The violence
wasn't as... Well, again, it's early 2000s CGI violence, so it's kind of ooh.
And in terms of being the first one, and it had a low budget, so they couldn't do much like how other Resident Evil movies are.
I can just hear in a Nickelodeon voice, a review of this movie, saying, Resident Evil is a movie full of fun, action-packed zombie, gruesome violence. I don't know. Just
with how cartoony the CG was.
Yeah.
I mean, the animatronic when the liquor became more of a monster was pretty interesting. They could have done more with it, though. Mm-hmm. I mean, story-wise, there's not much to say. Like I said, it's... Bless you?
Nope.
Oh. Story-wise, like I said, it's pretty simple, so it's not much to say about it. It's okay for what it is. It's nothing too exciting. Mm-mm. I mean, you have some character development with the guy who becomes Nemesis in the sequel, but he has very little character development. Everyone in this movie has very little character development.
Yeah. Even like the flashbacks were kind of confusing.
A little bit, yeah. And they kill off most of the team.
They do.
I mean, they killed the black guy. The black guy is like one of the more interesting team members.
He was in it for like 20 minutes.
Yeah. And then they killed Mario Lopez. I like that guy.
They did kill Mario Lopez.
And just in case, for anyone who's watching this review and not listening, like, I don't know what I'm going to do with the audio commentary yet, but we nicknamed one of the characters Mario Lopez because he kind of looks like him. And then Rain, Too Fast, Too Furious. Mm-hmm. She was probably the second most interesting character, or at least third most interesting.
I mean, yeah, they really put a spotlight on her, too.
Mm-hmm. It's probably because she had the biggest name. Mm-hmm. I think she had the star power name. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, music. I think the music was too much.
Yeah, it was funny. It just made the movie like even more early 2000s, like edgy movie franchise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like I even mentioned to her, I did a video review for Resident Evil, and some of the music just appears out of nowhere with no context. It's like it was the scene where Alice is fighting the dogs, and then when she finally kills all the dogs, the music's like, and all she's doing is just looking around. It's like, calm the fuck down, movie. So, with that being said, you already answered the question that this movie made you interested in seeing the sequel. Mm-hmm. What are you expecting in the sequel?
Well, they mentioned Project Nemesis at the end, so they're probably gonna show off Nemesis. She's in Raccoon City, so it's probably gonna be like a split between Resident Evil 2 and 3.
I won't tell you anything. I won't even show you a trailer yet.
Okay.
So we are gonna be watching Resident Evil 2 Apocalypse before Resident Evil 3 comes out. So we will get your thoughts on that when it comes out.
Okay.
Now for me, I mean, I've already said my piece on the CGI and story, but personally, out of all the Resident Evil movies that are live action, this is probably my favorite one. It's more simple. It's not too batshit crazy. It's a little bit more dark and serious with some funny moments, and feels the most like Resident Evil in my opinion. Now, Resident Evil Apocalypse is my second favorite. So then it just goes downhill from there for me. But yeah, so we'll see you guys again next time.
Bye.